So let's talk about one of the biggest, most common frustrations pretty much anywhere you work. That huge gap between having a fantastic idea and actually making something happen with it. Today, we're gonna build a bridge from all that theory to real concrete action. I mean, really think about it for a second. How many times have you been in a great meeting or a training session, you're buzzing with ideas, you're so energized, and then poof, by the time you're back at your desk, all that energy has just fizzled out. It happens to all of us, right? Well, that's the core problem we are digging into today. Okay, so let's put a name to this thing. We're calling it the Great Divide. You know it, you've felt it. It's that incredibly frustrating gap between knowing what we should be doing and what actually gets done in the day-to-day grind.
And here you can see it laid out perfectly. It's like two totally separate worlds. Over on one side, you've got theory. This is all the good stuff, the concepts, the knowledge, those big abstract ideas. It's super valuable. But then way over on the other side, you have action. That's the results, the real world stuff, the meaningful change we all actually want. The problem? There's just no obvious path to get from one side to the other.
So how do we cross this divide? We can't just hope to jump it. Nope. We need to build a bridge. And that bridge, the solution we're talking about, is what the source material calls an operational framework. This is the key. Now, let's be really clear. An operational framework isn't just more theory piled on top of theory. It's a practical system. Seriously, think of it like a tool, or maybe an adapter, that's designed specifically to take those big ideas and plug them directly into the messy, real-world challenges your team is facing. It is the missing link. And this just says it all, doesn't it? The goal is so simple. Forget all the complicated jargon. The entire point of this thing is to do one job and do it well. To build a solid, reliable bridge between what you know and what you do. That's it. All right, so if we're gonna build this bridge, we need to know what materials to use. What are the actual building blocks that make up a strong, sturdy, operational framework? Well, it all starts with these three core concepts: leadership, governance, and performance. And when you think about it, that makes perfect sense, doesn't it? These are the absolute pillars of any successful organization. You need leadership to set the vision. You need governance to provide the structure, the rules of the road. And you need performance to measure if any of it is actually working. A truly useful framework has to weave all three of these together. Okay, we've got our building blocks. Now for the fun part. How do we actually put the bridge together? This isn't just some theoretical exercise. This is a hands-on, creative process of taking that blueprint and turning it into something real. So here's the four-step plan. First, you integrate those key concepts we just talked about: leadership, governance, and performance. Then, from there, you actually design models and processes that make sense for your team. Next up, you create clear rubrics so you know what success actually looks like. And then, and this is the most important step of all, you apply this entire system to your real-world challenges. And here's something that's absolutely crucial to remember. This is not a solo mission. The source makes it really clear that this is work you do with your team. It's a dynamic, collaborative process that's all about creativity and focused problem solving. You're building something together that everyone can actually use. I just love this quote because it really gets to the heart of the whole philosophy here. The entire point is to make sure that all these great concepts you're learning don't just stay floating around in your head as abstract ideas. They become tools. They become actionable. So let's fast forward. The bridge is built, it's finished. What now? What's the real power of having this thing in place? Well, this is where all that theory finally becomes reality. What you have at the end of this process isn't just a warm, fuzzy feeling or a notebook full of ideas. You walk away with a tangible, actionable toolkit. We're talking operational models you can implement tomorrow, practical processes your team can actually follow, and clear rubrics to measure how you're doing. And that, right there, is the ultimate payoff. All of that work, the creativity, the collaboration, the problem solving, it all leads to this single powerful result. You go back to your organization not just with new ideas, but with the actual tools you need to drive real, meaningful change. You've done it. You've bridged the gap. So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with a question to chew on. Just take a look at your own work, at your own team. What brilliant idea, what piece of incredible training is sitting over there on the theory side of the divide right now, just waiting for someone like you to build a bridge and turn it into action?